Stop being the therapist to your friends when you yourself can't even be honest in therapy.
Oh man,
You guys
why?
want me to repeat that?
Why did you do that?
Stop being the therapist to your friends when you yourself can't even be honest in therapy.
You know what? Can you give a couple of Can you give a couple of examples of what can happen when you try to be the therapist before you are healed? Tell me some bad things that can happen when you give advice to everyone, but you don't take your own advice. And the moment that somebody gives you advice, you pass it along to the next one without absorbing it or practicing it.
That's fine. I got a whole chapter about it.
Come on, do it.
So, chapter 14 of my book is called You're Not a Damn Therapist. Stop letting people bleed on you because they're too lazy to heal. You're tired, but not because you've been grinding. You're exhausted because you've been carrying emotions that don't belong to you. Every day, someone's trauma becomes your to-do list. You're the crisis center. You're the late night call. You're the unpaid counselor. The emotional dump site. And here's the part that sings: they never asked if you're okay. They just keep coming back with another crisis, and you're like some licensed healer with infinite bandwidth. This is not your job. Let's be clear. You're not their therapist. You are not their parent. You're not their rehab center. And you're definitely not their accountability coach.
On top of that, you are missing an opportunity to be in the mud with somebody else instead of trying to be on top of them. You're missing an opportunity to share an experience with someone that you can go through together by not putting yourself in the right position and thinking that all of a sudden, because you went in a couple of lives, you saw a couple of memes, you read a couple of audiobooks, and all of a sudden you say, I'm going to help somebody else that I feel is in the same position as me.
The reason why people do that is because they don't want to feel abandoned. They don't want the other person to feel like they felt when they felt abandoned. So you think that you're doing right by helping them, and actually you're doing more damage than good.
You're going to have to say that again because I know that went over some people's heads.